can all agree that a productive morning routine is ideal, but not always realistic. So today in this video, I am going to walk you through 5 tips that I utilize every single morning that help me be productive, help set my day up for the ultimate success, and more than anything, help me feel really good about my day, looking forward to what I have ahead of me, and just feeling good overall about life. My first tip for you is embrace the early hours. And no, this does not mean that you have to be a natural born morning person or even like mornings for that matter. This simply means you are someone who is going to take control of your mornings, create time in them that is going to be productive, time that's going to make you feel good. So yes, we're still going to do the things like brushing and flossing our teeth, putting our contacts in, getting dressed for the day. Maybe you're going to be someone who gets a workout in first thing in the morning as well. No matter what you do in that time though, it's going to be fully up to you, and you are going to capitalize on the fact that you are up before the rest of those in your house. You are going to be utilizing that time before you have to be anywhere, because this is going to be time that you get to utilize and that you get to take advantage of, and it's going to feel so good. Tip number 2, we are going to simply make a plan for the day. Now, I like to utilize this time to not only make a plan for the day ahead, but also look back on the day prior and see, what did I get accomplished? I'm going to check those things off to make sure that I don't need to take anything from yesterday and put it on today's to-do list. But if I do need to do that, I can. So that gets me set up, and so I can go on about my morning truly enjoying it without having to worry about all the things that are still in my head that I need to get done for the day. I brain dump it out, I put it into my planner. If you don't have a planner, you can use a sticky note or something else, but by getting that out of your head, you are freeing up brain space so that you can truly enjoy this morning time by yourself. The point of waking up early is not so that you can be stressed out about all that you need to get done, but instead, it's an opportunity for you to get all that out, feel really clear on what's ahead of you for the day, and then enjoy this time that you have woken up early to take advantage of. For me, that involves getting a workout in. So I'm in here making my pre-workout before I get ready to go crush my workout. That is a huge part of my morning. And I am someone who, while I may not be obsessed with working out, I am obsessed with how I feel after I crush a morning workout. So by moving my body, by getting those endorphins flowing, by having removed all of that gunk out of my brain so that I know what's ahead of me for the day, I can now go move and feel good about that. This is also part of the goals that I set for myself on a monthly basis, is to take care of my health. So by moving my body for about 30 minutes each day, that's the way that I take advantage of that. So I personally am currently doing a bar style program. If you've ever heard of that, it's kind of like ballet, but very athletic versions of ballet. And it is the most humbling style of workout program I've ever completed. And it is a blast, but also super hard. So I crushed that workout. I do those about 5 days a week, and it feels so good to get that done and have that checked off my to-do list for the day. I don't have to think about it and or dread it for the rest of the day until tomorrow when I wake up and I do it all over again. I utilize this opportunity and I do it with my wellness community. This is the job that I get to do. This is the work that I get to do. I support myself in health and wellness, but I also support others that have decided to join me. And so we do this on Zoom with a virtual gym. I come in, I crush my workout, but they are right there on the screen, and I have an opportunity to be there to support them, and they support me as well. So as that routine continues in the morning, I plug in the coffee pot, I get coffee going, and I head into my office to get on with the rest of my day. But making that plan first and foremost is so key for me. Part of my job is to share what it is that I do. So I spend a little time on social media after I get done with that workout, and I post those sorts of things, but then I'm moving on with my morning. Tip number 3 is to get ready for the day. Now, before you roll your eyes or disagree with this tip, I want to remind you and just encourage you that getting ready for the day gets to be whatever you want that to mean. You do not have to get all dolled up or put on makeup or anything like that. Really, what I mean is change your clothes. Like if you've crushed a workout for the day, put on a clean outfit, shower, whatever getting ready looks like for you, do that. Because I swear to you, if you take a little time to get out of your pajamas, to get out of those sweaty workout clothes, you're going to already feel more productive. A body in motion stays in motion. So if you've already started moving, you've changed out of your clothes, you're not in those cozy pajamas any longer, you're going to be so much more likely to get up and do more things. I personally like to take a shower. I like to do my hair. I like to put on some sort of an outfit. I put on a little bit of makeup usually, but not much. And then I get on with my day. But that piece alone, I swear by, and I swear that it makes such a difference in me actually getting going and feeling like I want to do something or get anything accomplished in the first place. Tip number 4 is to create a morning routine you enjoy and look forward to. Now, this might be an obvious one, but I think that it needs to be remembered, and I think you need to be reminded of it. If you are someone who is currently struggling with sticking with a morning routine, maybe you've tried time and time again and you feel like you've failed every single time, I want to encourage you to ask yourself, did you create a routine, number one, that was realistic, but one that actually you looked forward to, that you were ready and excited to wake up and do? I know for me, my favorite part of my morning routine might be the breakfast. This avocado toast and 2 scrambled eggs with my coffee might be, I've had that for so many months in a row. It's incredible. So I like to have that, and then I go into my office, I sit down, I cozy up in my chair, I recline back, I eat my breakfast, and then I do my Bible time. This is a time that I look forward to. It's something that I have made it a goal to be a priority in my life, that I am spending that time with the Lord because it's important to me. So I do that. I look forward to that time. I have already accomplished so much in the morning that's already happened. And so this is my time to just kind of sit back, relax, spend that time with God, eat my delicious breakfast, sip on my coffee, and not feel 1 ounce of being rushed or stressed because of the 3 tips that I've given you prior. I spend time journaling. Journaling is a really great way for me to process. I have 2 different types of journals. I do devotionals, I read my Bible, and all of these things help me. I'm an outward processor. And so by the time I've completed this process, my mind, between doing my brain dump in my planner and spending this time, I feel so clear and good on what's ahead of me for the day. My priorities are in alignment, and I'm not feeling rushed or stressed at all. After that, I like to sit down and get my work done ASAP. So I am someone who I do thrive in the mornings. My brain is fully functioning at that point. As you can see, you've seen my entire morning routine at this point. I have set myself up to be feeling really good, have positive endorphins flowing, and I'm ready to do some work. So on this particular day, I was looking at my calendar, my content calendar, and taking some time to get some things planned. This was at the beginning of August, so I was taking everything from July that I needed to move over, coming up with new content to create for the month of August, and getting all of that set up. I love taking the time to sit down and do that. By not feeling rushed, I feel more excited. But when I feel rushed, I don't feel excited to do these sorts of tasks. So between setting up my content calendar, sitting down, checking in with my wellness community, checking in with new clients, I got so much accomplished, and I felt so good about all of that. And my morning was just getting started, it felt like, but really, in reality, I had completed so much, and I could be really, really proud of how much I had already completed. But it was because I had created that routine that I looked forward to, that set me up for success, and ultimately was something that I really, really enjoyed. Tip number 5 is one that I have come to thoroughly enjoy, and I hope that you will at least consider it, and that is to tidy up for 15 minutes. Now, I like to do this again first thing in the morning. If you haven't figured it out yet, I am somebody who I want to knock out the toughest or most burden type tasks first. So, my workout, get it done. Getting my work, yes, get that work done. Clean my house, absolutely. Let's knock it off the list. I am somebody who I want to get all of this done first thing, because otherwise I truly feel like it just like hangs over my head for the entirety of the day, which leads to stress. It leads to anxiety, and I don't want to feel those ways. So instead, by getting these things done, not only is it removing that stress, but it helps me be super productive. And by mid-morning, I have all of these tasks completed. And who can't offer 15 minutes to tidy their home? It doesn't have to be extensive. You can even set a timer. I highly recommend that trick. I use it often, but it can make such a difference, and it feels so good when you are done. My bonus tip for you is to schedule restful and recharging breaks. Now, this can be in your morning routine, or it could be at some other point throughout your day. I recommend it in both, to be honest, because when you are being productive, when you're getting lots of things accomplished, having those scheduled breaks can help and benefit you even more. And it can make you even more productive as a result. So whether that's reading, sipping some coffee, having a meal with your husband or your kids, whatever that is, take that time, do that, and just see how much benefit you gain from it. I promise it will make such a difference.